I'm a scientist.
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 I am a scientist. I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist. I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist. I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist.
I am a scientist.
Learning new things every day.
It has an added value to clinical practice and society.
As a doctor, I want to make sure that people have the best possibility of having the death that they hope for. So talking to people about options and trying to help people understand what's going to happen and how to help them go on the journey with themselves and their family in the best possible way they can.
To discover something that can help the world.
To contribute to improving palliative care across society.
To try to give as much people as possible the opportunity to have a good death. And with a good death, I mean a good death according to their own wishes.
We have about 40 people working in our research group, and I think around 30 of them are women, 10 people are men, except on the professor level, the majority are the men.
Women who have children while they're in the graduate program and have taken care of elderly relatives, and that's affected women much more than men.
For me, having my family was actually quite a challenge because both times I felt like my career was really on hold and I had to take a lot of effort and time to get it back on the rails, and actually it stays a challenge for me.
I think the important thing for women to remember is that life is not static, that it's constantly changing, and as you grow as a woman and a person, your priorities change. I was, for 32 years, an elementary school teacher, and now I'm a human rights activist. And that was all brought about through the death of my husband, who chose a medically assisted death when faced with terminal cancer. His request of me was, please tell my story, educate others about end-of-life choices. And so here I am today, an author and a speaker.
I would say just get out there and share your voice and bring your experience and your stories and your passion to the work that you do, whether you're working in science, whether you're working in politics, whether you're working on social justice issues. We bring a perspective to all of these issues, and it's so important for our voices to be heard and reflected in all of the good work ahead.
Be passionate about the subject you want to research or you want to work in, and be very grateful for all the people that are helping you.
A tip for a young female researcher is to back yourself. Pretend you've got the confidence of a middle-aged white male and put yourself forward. Although you may not think you're ready for it, you will be.
And my tip for a young female researcher would be to be patient with yourself and seek out excellent, supportive colleagues, because you may take a little bit longer to do what you want to achieve, but you'll get there in the end, and especially with good collaborations with good colleagues.
Women can do anything.